Hello everyone. This is Kanmani, Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering at B.S. Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. Today we are going to see the GIS Laboratory Exercise 9. The title of Exercise 9 is Conversion of KML file into Shapefile in QGIS. KML file is nothing but a keyhole markup language. It is the native file format for the Google Earth Pro. You can create a KML files especially to pinpoint the locations, add a image overlays so that you can expose the rich data in new waves. KML is an international standard maintained by the Open Geospatial Consortium. It's by OGC. Let us see the step-by-step exercise to perform exercise 9. So under the RRN folder, create a new folder exercise 9. Under the exercise 9, you create two more new folders. One is a KML, one is a shapefile. Today we are going to create 4 KML files and we are going to convert those KML files into shapefile in QGIS. We are going to create a KML file in Google Earth Pro, conversion of shapefile in QGIS. So for that, you just install and double click the Google Earth Pro software. So under the Google Earth Pro, today we are going to create a 4 KML file of our B.S. Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology premises. So for that, you just under the keyword, just search B.S. Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute. Just click this and go for search. Actually, this is our institute in Google Earth Pro. Just we are going to create a 4 KML file. One is the boundary of our institution. Second, just pinpoint some of the important location inside our university. Third, just we are going to capture some of the roads inside the college. Fourth, we are going to capture some of the important buildings inside our premises. These are the 4 KML files we are going to going to create in Google Earth Pro. For that, so under the places you will be having a dialog box over here. Under the temporary places, you create new folder, add folder. Under the folder, you just create a name as exercise 9. Click OK. Now the exercise 9 folder is created under temporary places. Again, create folder. This is your boundary. So the first KML is our boundary of the university. So for that, there are buttons available on the top of the display. One is your polygon. Today we are going to use the add polygon to capture the boundary. So click add polygon. So style and color, you make it as filled outline. Now zoom as much as you can. Now we are going to digitize boundary of the institution. If you want to pan the image, use the right, above, up and down arrows in your keyboard button. If you want to delete this last button, you just press delete. Just once you completed, click enter. So under the name, you just change the name as boundary. Now your boundary KML file is stored under the boundary folder. The next KML we are going to create is the important locations. Now we are going to create a second KML file for the add folder in exercise 9. Place marks. Click OK. Further, I am going to click on add place mark. Once the cursor will be at the center of your display area, now you can drag and drop wherever you want. This is nothing but a playground. Click OK. Next, add another place mark. Result canteen. Click OK. Next, swimming pool. Next, here there is a ATM. Click OK. So library. Similarly, you have to capture all the important place marks inside the premises by following the same steps. Next, we are going to create another KML file, that is a third KML file. So under the exercise create add folder, now we are going to capture the routes. So for roads, you enter or click add path. So this is, take this as a road 1. Click enter. Next again add path. This is road 2. Enter. Add path. Road 3. Row 4. So similarly, you have to capture all the roads inside the premises. Next, KML file is your buildings. So now we are going to capture the buildings. So use a add polygon button. So likewise, now we are going to capture this polygon. This is B1. This is nothing but building number 1. Similarly, you create a new Excel sheet. Create new two fields. One is a building number, one is name of the building or building name. So B1, it's nothing but convention center. Okay. Likewise, we are going to capture all the buildings with the building names in the Excel sheet. So next, add polygon. This is B2. So under the B2, this is your electrical sciences block. Next, add polygon. B3, click OK. So under B3, this is a mechanical sciences block. Next, add polygon. B4. Management sciences block. Next, add polygon. Click. B5. The same notation B5 has to be given in your Excel sheet. The first column B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, the same number has to be entered in your KML file. Okay. So that we are going to link along with this unique primary key. So now we have created a 4 KML files. Now we are going to save as a KML files. Save places as, so each folder you just right click and save it as a KML file. Go to your exercise 9. Under the KML file you store all the files. KML file, click OK. Next, under the place marks, right click, save places as, under the KML you just make it as KML place marks. Next row, save places as row. Buildings. Now we have saved all the 4 KML files in a KML folder. Now double click the Quantum GIS. Now we are going to open all the KML file in QGIS, convert those KML file into shapefile. So for that you just add vector layer, exercise 9, KML, Select all the KML files and click open. Now we have opened all the files. So 5 place marks, the roads, buildings and also the boundary of our institution. Now save as. Now we are going to convert this KML files into shapefile. Right click for that, right click, save as, browse. So under the shapefile folder you create all the new output saved file. This is nothing but buildings. Here you click this as a coordinate system WGS 84 UTM zone 44N. Click OK. Next, place marks. Browse. Under the shapefile, you make this as a place marks. UTM 44N. Click OK. Next, road. Save as. Roads. UTM 44 and click OK. Next, boundary. Save as. Boundary. UTM 44 and click OK. Now all the KML and shapefile is in the layer panel. It's a little bit confusing. You make it as a new project now. Discord. Now add all the shapefiles right now. Boundary, buildings, place marks, roads. Loaded all the KML files, buildings, place marks, roads and boundaries. Now we are going to link the building names to this building shapefile. So under the open attribute table, you will be having a n number of auxiliary fields will be there. You just first delete those auxiliary fields. We want only this first field alone. So for that, start editing. To open attribute table. Here you will be having a delete field button. Just click it. Select whatever the fields you don't want or you want to delete. Select those fields alone. I just want only the name field, so I didn't select that. So all the fields are now deleted. I'm having only the B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, just the name. Close it, save edits, then stop editing. Now we are going to add that building corresponding B1, the corresponding building name to that particular polygon. So file, save as, go to your folder, exercise 9. So under the exercise 9, you create a external table. Click OK. Now close this. Now we are going to open that external table in your layer panel so that we can link those building names. Just open, click open. Go to your buildings, right click, go to properties. Now we are going to join. So click joins tab plus add green button. So you'll be having what are the fields to be joined. The external table one. Next one is a field one. The name is nothing but the name in your shapefile. No prefix needed, so I'm just deleting it. Click OK. Now all the fields are joined. Click apply. OK. Now you check whether all the building names are joined. Yes. All the building names are joined to this particular name. Now It's a temporary join. If you want to permanently save this file, permanently joined table should be in this your shapefile. So click save as, browse, under the shapefile, buildings, names joined. Click OK, UTM 44N. Click OK. So now you check, open the attribute table. Now your building number is there, corresponding building names are added now. So first we have created a 4 KML files in Google Earth Pro and converted those KML files into shapefile in QGIS. Now we also externally added the attributes to that particular building shapefile. Open attribute table, just minimize. Take a screenshot. Save as exercise 9. Screenshot 1. The second screenshot is in your Google Earth Pro. So once you capture all the buildings, all the roads, all the place marks, you just screenshot this picture. This is your second screenshot. Now go to your RRN folder. Under exercise 9, KML file will be there. Under the shapefile, all your 5 shapefiles will be there. 4 KML converted shapefile and one is the attributes joined shapefile. Next one is your external table and also your screenshot 1 and 2. So just zip this file, rename this file as exercise 9. Now copy this folder or upload this folder in your Crescent LMS file. This is the end of exercise 9. Thank you.